What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Brutal Planet Comics. I'm your host, Dre the Brute Daniels. Happy Wednesday to you all. Oh my goodness, it feels good to be reviewing this show again. Of course, I am a touch behind because, as I mentioned on Monday, I had some oral work done.
What did he say?
I can't keep explaining that to y'all. Tooth extraction. Anyway, but we're going to be going over X-Men 97 episode 7, Bright Eyes. I enjoyed this episode, so let's not waste too much time. Let's jump right into it. So we kick things off very somberly with the funeral for Gambit. It's really emotionally charged. You have Nightcrawler giving the eulogy and everything, and it's pretty tough. But one person seems to be missing. Oh my god. My girl Rogue is on a war path trying to get to Oliver Trask because she is not messing around. She wants to find the person responsible for Gambit's death, and good lord, I'm on her side. Let's keep it rolling. Meanwhile, Cyclops is talking to the president, basically like, yo, let's get some aid. People are dead. And of course, the president is spineless, and he's basically saying, hey, I can't get involved, even though this has been an active terrorist attack.
Bruh.
I gotta say, this is kind of weird. Like, even by the world's standards of like, oh, mutant kind or downplayed or whatever, the idea is that these people have been destroyed, and it is a terrorist attack, and I think the government should have gotten involved, but I get it. They're trying to push the narrative. Meanwhile, on Genosha, the recovery effort has begun, and Beast's main squeeze is coming over there to get a little inside scoop. But he's not having it with her today. He's like, yo, I don't need your pity. I don't need your tolerance. I'm here to help my people. It was really good, and I think it's a good way of bringing out how the media is always there to try to get a story out of something instead of really helping. So that was really nice. So Rogue is still on her brigade, and she runs into Capitan America, and they discover that the OZT, which is another secret organization that may have been behind the bombing. So of course she asks for Captain America's help, and Captain America refuses. And then Rogue does this.
Well, if your hands are tied, you won't be needing this.
Oh no.
And rightfully so. The idea that he's doing everything politically so he doesn't go across the borders and blah 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 is garbage, but that's exactly how the political system would pretty much work. Even though people that are desperately in need of help, if it's not for them to be mutually beneficial, they won't help anybody. So I like that. True on them. Good job. So eventually Rogue catches up to Gyrich, and of course he's not very talkative. So once again, Rogue takes matters into, como se dice, her own hands.
Against him.
Honey, this ain't that sort of probe.
Uh-oh. Problems. Oh.
Quit fighting me!
So she sees flashes of Nimrod, which is pretty cool. It's now you see why his mind has been being protected this whole time. So this is a really cool scene. It's well shot. It's well done. Excellent job, guys. But back in Genosha, they're still trying to find survivors, and they find Emma Frost in her diamond form. And in the canon, this is her officially unlocking this ability. So it's really nice. It's really cool. It's a nice little touch that we didn't see in the original show. So this is really cool, too. And this was one of the weaker elements of the episode. Once again, I have a problem with the depiction of Sunspot, but he ends up telling his mom she's a mutant, and she's knows already, and she's cool with it. But at the same time, she does a very bureaucratic thing and say, we just gonna lie about it, which that's how most of those things work anyway. So even though I could have done without this, it was fine, I guess. So Bastion catches up with Gyrich. He knows that Gyrich done told the secrets and whatever the case may be, and he straight up cold murders him. I love good old-fashioned villains that are just doing bad things just to be evil. Tremendous. So the X-Men end up catching up to Trask, and he is ready to commit suicide because he didn't want his work to be used in the way to kill everyone. But since he, once again, this version of Rogue, I think I'm in love with her.
I have nothing.
same, sugar.
Uh-oh. He gone. This Rogue is the GOAT. I'm in love with this version of Rogue. She's not messing around. She's not taking no prisoners. If you ain't trying to help us out, you're responsible for the death of countless people. You need to go. I'm all for it. But Trask comes back as a resurrected half human, half Sentinel creature, and I must say what they done with him is really cool. He feels darn near unstoppable. They did an excellent job in this depiction. Cable shows up with, of course, future tech to go ahead and stop him.
Of course!
And reveals that this is just the beginning and he's here to help for the fight that's coming. Meanwhile, it's revealed that Bastion is in a big old cabal of all types of evil villains that are in on it, including Baron Zemo and Doctor Doom. He's really pulling together some type of Legion of Doom. Well, even though, Marvel style Legion of Doom. So it was fun to see them all on the screens. Good cameos. It was pretty dope. But then there was a scene that left me kind of confused. So somehow Magneto returns. So this kind of threw me off a bit because I don't know how he survived the attack on Genosha, and then how did Bastion get him? This kind of threw me off a little bit. It was very, very confusing, but nonetheless, I still enjoyed this episode for the most part. It was good, and I love seeing this dark side of Rogue. It works for her. Having her on a revenge tour, I love it. It was really cool. So what did you guys think of episode 7, Bright Eyes of X-Men 97? Let me know in the comment section below. And do those great YouTube things. Like, comment, subscribe, and share the video. As always, you guys have been awesome, and I'll catch you all next time.